things are picking up. People are gathering. This is the homecoming type of year, time of year rather. And I need you to tone down your friskiness. We have to be able to maintain a little couth. We're rolling?
Yeah, we're rolling.
No countdown.
I gave you a point.
Shadrick, last week we talked about I needed to be counted in.
Let's start over.
Oh, we can do that?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
All right, 3, 2.
Oh, hello there. Welcome to yet another episode of the Hall of Flame. I know that you all have missed me. Your time away was probably very empty and devoid of anything of any value. I'm gorgeous Geravis. This is Benjamin the First. That shot behind the camera, you'll never see him. You never want to see him. This is the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. And this is the Hall of Flame. Tonight's episode is going to be one of, I believe it can be entertaining. I believe it may be something to marvel. I believe it could be inspiring because this individual is a self-proclaimed entrepreneur, promoter, and all of that goodness. So we're going to put him to the test. We're going to see what he actually knows about his business. We're going to test his business savvy, if you will. We're going to test him to see what his gross is versus his net. And nonetheless, we're going to have a good time tonight on the Hall of Flame. So as you all may have known, this is the greatest thing that you have ever seen. An audio-visual masterpiece, dripping gold. It's a thing to marvel, a thing to behold, like the green and gold, as they would say. Shad, for tonight's episode, do we have any sponsors?
Scrump Shack.
Scrump Shack?
Yeah, Scrump Shack.
Do you know they make a magnificent chicken sandwich?
Chicken sandwich?
Yes. I'm not the type
You
of.
got a good fish sandwich.
Yeah. But see, the thing is, I'm never one to go somewhere and do what somebody tells me I should do. Like the name is Scrump Shack. So you're telling me I have to come here and I have to eat scrump? No. I'm going to order the most unfamiliar thing on your menu, and I'm going to test your culinary skills. And a chicken sandwich is to die for, sir.
Yeah. Test that out.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah.
All right. So Scrump Shack. Where's the cocktail sauce?
So what?
We don't have any cocktail sauce?
No, we don't. I had some grilled shrimp from there earlier. So.
Did you have cocktail sauce?
They had a little packet.
Okay. All right. It is what it is. For those of you who may be wondering, Augustus is doing well. He's made some life-changing choices, and he's on the road to success yet again. So, after this brief word from our sponsor, and I do mean brief because we don't have that much airtime here at Public Access, I will be joined to my right and your left by my guest for tonight, Mr. King. Is it Rodney or is it BB? Nonetheless, we'll be back after a quick commercial break. You all stay tuned. You all go get a drink, put your feet up, relax, prepare to be entertained by the gorgeous one, and most importantly, you all stay gorgeous. We'll be right back.
I feel like Jean-Michel Basquiat, higher than an astronaut, painting out 1,000 thoughts. Mona Lisa, I hit the town riding with a bad fashionista from the beach named Elisa. Cash 31, we only eat the best, show up perfect as it gets, got the logo on my chest. Fire gets attention, so look at me, a prime example of what you couldn't be.
Perfect. Did you see that he gave us a lead in?
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
It was
Sean.
fast though.
It was rather fast, as if he didn't want to do it. You know what? You people have the capacity to learn, and I appreciate that. Nonetheless, welcome to the Hall of Flame.
Man, this is amazing.
All right, let's not disturb the decor.
I know. My bad.
So I don't know. Should I call you King, Mr. King, or
King is fine.
King?
Yeah, King is cool. Yeah,
All
let's
right.
keep it. You know what I mean? Don't need to be stuffy or nothing like that.
all right, Wakanda forever. So, Mr. King,
What's up,
King?
man? Yeah.
Where are you from?
So I was born in Brooklyn, but I moved to Hampton, Virginia, when I was like 10.
Okay.
So I was born. I would say I was born in Brooklyn, but I claim Virginia.
Okay, so whenever someone tells me they're from Brooklyn, or I hear that they're from Brooklyn, of course I have to ask, what part of Brooklyn are you from?
Or you wouldn't be. That's the main question. So I was born in Bedford-Stuyvesant, Brooklyn, New York.
yeah.
So Jay-Z,
Bedford-Stuyvesant, the livest one.
the livest one, Biggie, you know.
Oh, okay.
Amazing place, yeah.
Calm down, Benjamin. Calm down.
Don't attack.
Yeah, he's from Queensbridge. Yeah.
We ain't like each other a few years ago.
Yeah. He I met him. He was a transplant. Almost like a foreign exchange student to Virginia. And I took him under my wing, and he's been here ever since.
Yeah. That's dope.
Okay.
That's dope.
All right. So you come to Hampton.
Yeah.
So you've been in Hampton since the ripe age of 10.
Yeah.
Okay. So here's the biggest question before we get into it.
Yeah, lay it on me.
What exactly do you do?
I make it happen. I hate the word, I appreciate the introduction. You said promoter. I hate the word promoter because I don't really align myself with promoter, but I just make it happen. I create things and I execute them. So I would say I'm the executor. Along with the fancy names of entrepreneur and serial entrepreneur, I think that those words are very loosely used these days. But I just make creative things, dope things happen. Yeah, I've been doing it for a while.
So you're an executor. You make things happen and you execute.
Absolutely.
Do you execute at an excellent level?
Oh, high level. Been doing that for a while.
Shy, do you know where I'm going with this? Would you call yourself the excellence of execution?
I actually like that.
Brett the Hitman Hart.
Hey, I actually like that.
You can take that one.
Can I take that one? Okay.
Take that one with you. Matter of fact, throw it in your bio. All right.
That's dope.
I like the way that this is going.
Yeah.
So, making it happen.
Yeah.
And executing on an excellent level. I'd imagine that you had to cultivate this ability somewhere formally. Like, did you attend college? I mean, in your studies, did you embark upon any studies that would help you in your line of business now?
College definitely molded me, I would say, because you have to be able to have create identity for yourself, create a wide range of community for yourself. But really, like going to Norfolk State, that's the college I went to.
Behold!
Yeah, the green and gold for sure. I think that
my mother went there as well.
She's an amazing woman.
Yeah,
she's an amazing woman for sure.
Yeah, Rosetta.
What's up, Rosetta?
Yeah.
Mrs. I'm sorry. Yeah. Don't beat me up.
Yeah.
But
don't get too familiar now.
But I would say, like Norfolk State just it created that community environment, right? And as I got out of that realm of school, I realized that that community environment is really powerful. You know what I mean? So that kind of molded me. And all of my businesses that I create is community based. You know what I'm saying?
All of your businesses.
All of them,
That was a very humble and slight
Oh my
flex.
Gosh, man.
Oh my gosh. That reaps of a large gross pay, I tell you. Oh man, I tell you. All right. So in building these businesses, I don't want to say promoting, but curating. Yeah. I'd imagine that you began this in college. And
I began in high school.
Oh, you began in high school.
Yeah. So I started throwing events in high school at like 16 at a very high level. Actually, two of my close friends actually went to Norview, the twins, Sean and Sharon Childress. They came over to Hampton. They were new over there. And we kind of just created this thing called Hampton's Finest. And it kind of just went viral. Like people from this side of the water was driving, in high school, was driving to that side of the water.
And that is a marathon.
Yeah.
If for those of you who aren't familiar with the 7 cities, to go from the south side to the peninsula is a hike. It's a voyage. And at 16, it seems like you're driving forever because I've done it. And I don't know how, but this one evening, in the long ago when I was a teen, I drove from Norfolk, missed where I was going, coming through the Hampton Roads Bridge Tunnel.
Where you end up?
Ended up on the Monitor Merrimack in Suffolk. I don't know what happened. We got this was before you had Google Maps and all that stuff on your phone.
You had to know where you're going.
We had MapQuest directions printed out, and my navigator was terrible, so we just ended up back at home. So yeah, all right. So it started in high school.
Yeah.
So in college, you carried that on.
Yeah.
And I'd imagine
It took time though. It didn't just it took time. Like I started college in 2006. I didn't really get acclimated in the event space in high school. I mean, college till 2009. Okay. So I had a 3 years of dead time of really figuring out, what is my angle? What do I want to do? So it took some time. Yeah.
So in order to put on a reputable event, one has to have a reputation.
Absolutely.
In order to do that.
Absolutely.
You see where I went there, Shy?
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Learn your words. Lexicon is very important. So
why are you coming at you, Shy?
You finished? You finished?
You can continue.
I know I can, but you can't. So in building your reputation, to bring the masses into your events, was it important for you to present yourself amongst your peers as almost like the Zach Morris of your population or the Ferris Bueller? I'd imagine that you had to be pretty cool in order for these people to flock to your event.
I think a majority of it is like you said, the reputation. To initially get it started, it was different strategic ways that I got people attention. You know what I'm saying?
Like getting the babes.
I mean, the babes, you would say, just being you, being yourself, being authentic. You know what I'm saying? Having authentic conversations with people. I had one of my good homeboys. He was Caucasian, white boy, but he can dance. But he can dance, right?
Oh man, one of the whites that can dance.
Yeah. So I was like, yo, you're super dope. So he was like a part of my initial okay, how can we gravitate and get people attention? And go to the parties and it'd be this white boy dancing. It'd be yo, he's cooler he can dance better than us. So it's like, that was a part of a scheme or part of a marketing scheme that we created initially. And like you said, once you get the people there, if you focus on the experience, the reputation follow you. So that was my angle, man. And
once you develop a reputation and people actually fuck with what you're doing.
Right.
They pretty much give you carte blanche to do whatever it is that you want to do.
That is true.
When you're doing these things.
That is true.
And I'd imagine that you make it very festive.
I do. I do.
Okay, all right, so
you checking off?
We've been there. I've made a list and I'm checking it twice.
Let me see who's on that list.
No. All right. So, all right. You already kind of told me how you got started.
Yeah.
Hampton's finest.
Okay.
All right. So, speaking on the babes.
Oh man.
All right. So, in many years of BM, before marriage.
Yeah.
I attended parties and I noticed that there were women that would do some things and give people certain types of attention so that they could be on the free list to get into the party or to be in a VIP section sipping on some of the
man.
No, not you not you specifically, guilty consciences make the most noise. But I was getting at, what is some of the craziest things that you've seen a male or female do to get into a party for free?
That I can say over camera. I definitely have witnessed people do sexual favors to get into parties for sure. I've definitely I can't say I've visually seen that, but I've definitely had people say, "Yo," I'm like, "Yo, where you been at for the past hour?" Somebody was outside. I'm like,
my goodness.
Wow. Okay.
Deeply involved in the fillet.
But you gotta also remember though, like these events are not the regular events. Not saying it's cool for people to do that. I'm just saying these events are like, limited tickets at the door. You must get in. Mm-hmm. So I mean, sometimes people feel like they gotta do what they gotta do.
Hey, I didn't pass the bar, nor do I have a gavel. I'm not the one to judge. So if you're in the arena of trying to experience, never mind. Okay. So in these events, especially at because this is homecoming season.
For sure. Not your typical homecoming, by the way.
Not your typical
Had to do the
hashtag.
drop. Yeah. NYTHC. Yeah. Shout out to Norfolk State and all the Spartans. Behold. Yeah, I'm sorry. I had to do my
It's
drop.
okay. It's okay. Whenever you're finished. The first time I saw that hashtag, I thought it had something to do with New Year's. I really did. I was like, New Year. I didn't get it.
Stop that THC.
Yeah, I was lost. I was lost. Okay, so the women actually they do a good job of getting themselves done up.
For sure.
And
For sure.
sometimes they compete to outshine each other. Have you ever seen a good scuffle between the babes at one of your events?
I can't say I've seen I'm lying if I said I haven't seen any scuffles. I've definitely seen some scuffles. Nothing that kind of sticks out at me though. I would say. But I definitely remember, a few scuffles of women. I really don't know the reasoning behind it though, but I definitely can say at the events that I put on, you definitely have some women that are definitely competing.
Yeah,
they definitely want to be, the main attraction at these events.
There's
sure.
never really a good reason for a cat fight.
It just happens.
It always happens. Before you know it, there's a cloud of dust, some tumbleweed, and then somebody's walking away and there's a track on the floor.
Now, I've seen a few of those though.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
I've seen a few of those. You know what I mean? Leaving the party, some weave on the floor.
Oh man,
like
a whole braid?
The whole thing. Not the braid, the whole head. Just on the ground.
Oh my goodness.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, that full closure just didn't work. So all right. So I know that everything okay over there?
All good. We all good.
Yeah, we got equipment fault. So would there be any room for a gorgeous Geravis appearance at one of your events?
Anytime. I would say shoot this weekend. I mean homecoming. I mean, why not? Come out on stage at the Nova in front of 1,500 people.
Don't you threaten me with a good time.
Hey man. When you the boss, you make the calls, man.
Woo,
so
man.
I can do whatever I want. So yeah, I think you should. I think you should do that. I mean,
I think I should too. Sweet Mary and Joseph.
It's experience, man. Everybody already messed with your podcast and your show.
Oh man,
Hall of Flame. Everybody already messed with it. Why not come out? Show love.
The gorgeous one in front of the masses.
Let's do it.
Oh, it could be I'll have my people draw up the contract.
Okay. All right.
This is amazing.
All
right.
What?
All right. So I hearken back to a past guest of mine. Who told me something similar of the sort, and they did not fulfill what they told me.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Who is it? You never say his name?
I'm, a gentleman never tells, but the individual that I'm speaking of knows exactly who I'm speaking about.
All right.
And let's just say that this event probably had 10,000 people in attendance.
Okay.
And I'll just leave it at that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Something in the water, something like that. Okay.
It's something in the water adjacent.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. And that person is no longer welcome on the Hall of Flame. With the utmost sincerity, he is no longer welcome on the Hall of Flame.
Nah, that's cool.
He can't make a return.
I got you, man.
All right. All right. Yeah. So
speaking about something in the water, so something in the water was actually I wanted to reach out to Shad about doing a mini documentary on that, but something in the water is an extension from Beach Weekend.
Yeah.
Which was started by me, Face J, and it was previously something by Virginia State students that they started in like 2009, I believe, and it was just something that was like intimately for them to do. And then Face J contacted me and was like, "Yo, let's include all schools," and it became a thing, And then by the second, third year, we had 100,000 people. We had Shy Glizzy promoting his mixtape out there. I still remember that before nobody knew him. But I know we just brought up something in the water. I just wanted to speak about that because I don't think a lot of people know that story of how that was taken over like that. But it's dope that Pharrell is doing that for the city.
Yeah, I think I remember, in my backsliding days, I stepped out to Beach Weekend, looking to be chose. I did,
Did it work? You gonna leave that? That was before BM. That was before.
Let me see. That was
before marriage.
Let me see. That was like it was like 2010 BM. Yeah. I've been chosen on a number of occasions, and I think that I think that's what I guess that's what attracted her to me. I had a magnetism.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what? I like you. Contrary to what Shah was telling me about
Damn,
you.
Shah. You threw me under the bus, man.
Man, not only did he throw you under the bus,
He
backed it up, brushed you off, and drove over you again, and then drug you down the street. Man. But so all right, so we had beach weekend.
Yeah,
we had the babes.
We had
something
for sure.
in the water. We got not your typical homecoming,
homecoming,
which has nothing to do with New Year's.
Has nothing to do with New Year's. It's Norfolk State University homecoming. Yeah.
Well, all right. I'm just throw this out.
Yeah, for sure.
Since I thought it had some type of correlation. What about NYT, NYE?
NYT, NYE.
Not your typical New Year's Eve.
Shit. We may have to partner on that, man. That's fucking genius.
I'm telling you, man. It could be
You thought about that just now?
Just now.
Shit.
Mm-hmm.
Me him on the team, man.
Hey, I mean, since you already got connections at the Norva or whatever, it could be
something big.
It could be a big thing, humongous.
I need to get with you off camera on that.
Hey,
yeah, we'll talk.
Hey,
we'll talk.
We will. I mean,
are you gonna host?
Would I host? You're damn right. Beyond a shadow of a doubt.
We'll talk then.
Oh yeah, we'll definitely host. Yeah. I wear a nice black suit. I want to bring in the new year. I mean, somewhat formal. I may put on a bow tie or whatever.
Yeah.
But the headdress is gonna be ridiculous.
Yeah.
I might even walk.
I see it here. Yeah,
I might even. Thank you. Yeah. I might even walk in with a fur like Frank Lucas.
Damn.
Front row at the fight.
Damn. Mm-hmm. Takeover. Mm-hmm. Let it be known. You're here to stay.
Mm-hmm. Snap my finger and have Jasmine remove my jacket. One of those things.
Jazz, I have nothing to do with this.
It's okay. Hey, you don't have to say, hey, I know what runs this house, okay? And it damn sure isn't a woman. I run this house, all right? The Hall of Flame is my creation.
Got you, man.
In college, did you have any Greek affiliations?
Not really. I wanted to be Greek, but I mean, I was doing my own thing. I was building my own Greek, organization. If you can consider that with King Promo. So I wanted to. I knew a lot of people that was in Greeks and all that, but it wasn't something that
Yeah, I know a lot of individuals who crossed and went through the burning sands, as they say. But then I also knew some people who were like terribly, terribly whack.
Yeah, and that used that.
Yeah.
A lot of people do that. And that was another thing too. I seen that, in my era. I was like, dang, like these people was mad corny before they crossed, and now they like dope, or consider themselves to be dope. And I think everybody's unique in their own way, but you can definitely see you do that. I don't. Come on. But you can definitely see how that shifted their mind and their energy, and I just never felt like I needed that. You know what I'm saying? I felt like it's extra. I didn't feel like I needed it. And what about you though? You agree?
Almost.
Okay.
The only thing that happened with that was the particular organization that I was seeking to become a part of.
Yeah.
The line that I was going to be on was going to be fall 05.
Okay.
Me and the other gentlemen on the line, we were kind of popular at Virginia Tech, so they said, hey, we should hold y'all until spring 06. It'll be like the centennial. It'll be kind of big. And I graduated December 05. I was not going to stay.
You weren't going back.
I wasn't going to stay.
You went to Tech?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I wasn't going to stay at extra.
It might be an
IOTA?
No.
I got some IOTA friends, man.
No, the organization was Alpha Phi Alpha.
Alpha, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I mean.
You look like an IOTA man.
You look like a Sigma.
What's wrong with Sigmas? I got Sigma friends too.
No, I'm just saying he looks like a Sigma. Blue fight. All right, I don't want to get jumped. All right. So, all right. So you're not Greek.
No.
Okay. All right. What would be the biggest bit of information you could give someone who's seeking to start their own platform, such as what you provide to your patrons?
Audience? That's good. That's a good one. It's a few things. I would say like figure out a need. Like I think everything that I'm doing and within the different business I'm doing is a need, right? Like homecoming, it was Novi State was in decline of like funds and what is a way that you can maximize getting the school more notoriety and the school more funding. You can get more people to go to homecoming and spend more money, right? At homecoming. So that helps the school get more money, right? So a lot of it is all about finding a purpose and a lane with what you're doing. You know what I mean? So I would say that's probably the number one thing. And then, man, stay true to you. In the game, like you're going to have people that tell you this, tell you that. And a lot of people are doing things to benefit themselves. Yeah. They're not really looking at a beneficial situation for both people, and more so looking at a beneficial situation for themselves. So just stay true to who you are and keep the course of what your goal is.
Right.
Yeah. I would say those two. Yeah. Purpose and stay focused on that specific goal when you start getting in the
and you also have to know your worth.
You got to know your value.
You got to know your value.
Yeah. So I would say 3. Yeah.
Got to know your value. Yeah. Heath Ledger said, if you're good at something, never do it for free.
For sure, 100%. 100%.
Such as Shad. Shad's he's a success story.
Yeah. I've been watching Shad the past 2 years, and he's been doing.
Coincidentally, about 2 years ago is when he met me.
Wow. Okay.
So that started the peak and the incline. Don't shake your head.
That started his peak.
Yeah.
You did.
Yeah. His ascent to where he is now was completely of my doing.
For sure.
Care to object?
You gotta be.
You're damn right I got it. Yeah, but he's doing his thing.
He's pretty dope, man.
He almost got fired at the end of last season, but contract talks and me having a moment.
You was gonna fire him?
Was I?
Wow.
Yeah.
Shot, what the hell you do?
Not a damn thing.
And I probably would attribute it to my alcohol consumption as well, which is why I'm drinking this vegan non-alcoholic bourbon. I said a lot of things I should have said, in the past, and I've apologized to him off camera.
Yeah. Sound like Cameron. I was just watching the Cameron Rap Radar interview. He says a lot of that. He was apologizing about him and Nas situation.
Yeah, I mean things happen. Yeah. All right. So before we get into the speed round, do you have any? Well, today is October 31st.
Halloween.
All Hallows Eve. This episode is probably going to come out in like 2 or 3 weeks, so it'll be in the past tense.
Yep.
But do you have any upcoming events that you have coming up as of right now for homecoming, so that people can wrap your name with it moving forward?
Yeah.
And do you have anything that's coming up in the coming months?
For sure. So, not your typical homecoming is this weekend. So I have Baxter's Day Party kicking off the weekend with Pepsi. Sponsored by Pepsi.
Oh my goodness.
That tomorrow night we doing a victory lap event at Palm Gardens with the bros, the good bros, Pi Gamma. And then Saturday we got the prime event of the weekend, which is What Happened to R&B. So this is gonna be 1,500 people, all different age ranges. It's probably gonna be one of the most anticipated events homecoming have ever seen before.
So the bros of Pi Gamma, Norfolk State.
Norfolk State, yeah.
I have a cousin and a friend who are members of that.
Pi Gamma?
Yeah.
Good brothers.
Yeah.
Good brothers,
Yeah.
Family.
I was there at their probate.
Okay.
I actually.
What year? You remember?
Couldn't.
Because you said 05 for you. That means you're a little old.
Yeah, I'm quite old. I think for them it may have been like spring 05 maybe. I think. Don't quote me, but I just remember when I would come home on the weekends, I snuck my cousin food through his window.
Oh yeah, he was going through. He was
going through.
Yeah.
Speaking of the dorms at Norfolk State, what the hell is up with there being non-co-ed visitation? Is now non-co-ed visitation?
Well, I mean, when I was an RA.
Back when I was going there, I had friends that lived in the towers, and they couldn't have co-ed
past a certain time. Yes,
that's ridiculous.
Yes. I mean, it's Norfolk, man. It's dangerous too. You got to also think about that.
Man,
it's not like Tech, man. Tech is in the mountains, man.
I went to a HWCU, and they believed that we would be adults and we condone
Hold
ourselves
on,
as such.
Hold on, what's the HWCU though?
Historically white college and university.
Okay.
Shaw, we got to put that on. We got to put that on a shirt. I just came up with that.
I thought that was PWI. Okay, I got you. I like that though.
No, I like HWCU better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a little. So I would imagine that HWCU, if I had to put it on a shirt, be like, yeah, we went there too. One of those type of things.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? All
Right.
of us didn't go to a HBCU. Some of us went to a HWCU.
Right.
That doesn't make us less black.
100%. 100%. So that means the black community is now going to call it HWCU instead of PWI.
That's what I'm gonna work towards.
I love that,
Start
man.
the hashtag.
I love that, man.
Sean,
HWCU.
you got some homework to do. All right? First and foremost, we got to see if that's taken by anybody. All right. If not, we're gonna trademark it and we're gonna put it on as many shirts as possible. I'm gonna go to Black Alumni Weekend at Virginia Tech. I'm gonna sell out millions and millions.
Yeah, that's dope.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I didn't get to finish about my other event.
Oh, my
so
apologies.
I had the Black Alumni Ball is another company that
what
I
is
own.
that?
So the Black Alumni Ball is a annual gala that I started back in 2015.
Mm-hmm.
And the objective of this gala is crazy that you're talking about. HWCU is to connect PWI Black alumni and HBCU Black alumni in a room together in a networking environment, in a gala environment, to try to foster new relationships and understand the importance of community amongst Black alumni specifically, because we are educated.
Right.
So we're to me, we're the top of our class,
That's right.
So it's very important that we share knowledge, we give back, we share ideas, we create businesses together. I have told people who have met their wives at these events, people who have met their business partners at these events. So
I met my wife at Traptastic.
see,
Yeah.
see, shout out to Rod. See,
Yeah. Don't speak of him. He's on
banned?
He's on the list as well.
But damn,
continue.
Rod, what
continue.
you do, Rod?
What hasn't he done? But
Okay.
continue.
All right. So the Black Alumni Ball, we do it 2 times a year. One of the events is in DC. We just did
Okay.
it. And then we had about 1,600 guests. Yeah, so it's a pretty big event. And then we do Charlotte in the fall. So that's coming up November 23rd. So that'll probably, hopefully this interview is released by then. I can use this to market. Thanks,
Could
Sean.
be. It could be, right? We can make that happen, can't we?
Maybe. Thanks, Sean. But yeah, I mean, that's the Black Alumni Ball, and that's an annual thing. And we're looking to go to Atlanta in April, springtime of 2020. So that, I mean, that's a growing brand. It's doing very well, and again, it has purpose. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it
Like
does.
again, that's that's the unique thing about when you're creating these things. Like if you have purpose to it, they would create lives for themselves.
Right.
You don't even have to do too much. You know what I mean? So yeah.
It's like when we created the Hall of Flame.
Yeah, just like this is dope.
My purpose was just to see myself on camera and allow more people to see me on camera. But the purpose actually took a life of its own, and hence we are in season 4, and things are still moving and shaking.
Dope, man. This is dope. I'm glad to be here too. By the way,
Yeah. I'm glad to be here as well.
Yeah,
Well, I'm glad you're here.
Thank you,
as
man.
well.
Thank you.
All right. So, is there anything else other than NYT NYE?
NYT.
I think we may need a solid year to plan that.
Maybe. Well, we definitely can't do it this year, obviously. Yeah, but yeah. I mean, it could be that big.
It could be huge.
It can be that big. You know what I'm saying? And you're a brand by yourself, man.
Oh,
like
thank you.
this is just fantastic. So I mean, you alone probably could sell out half of the place. So if we partner on it, we definitely can do something big for the city.
Yeah, I'll have Shad, draw up the budget.
Yeah. Send me the contract.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let you know what we can afford.
Okay.
And we'll move into it. Going into the speed round.
Speed round. What's the speed round?
The speed round is a game of word association where I ask you, a small series of questions.
Okay.
And you tell me the first thing that comes to mind.
Okay.
All right. Okay. I'd imagine you know a lot of people. Who is your favorite person?
Who is my favorite person?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. That may change daily, but I would have to say my girl. Yeah,
Okay.
my lady is my favorite person right now.
Great answer.
Yeah. You have me on the hot spot, dog. Yeah, my lady for
All
sure.
right. All right.
Yeah.
What is your favorite venue to actually have an event in?
I actually like Cabana in Richmond. I like the rooftop.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it's something fresh, it's something new, indoor, outdoor. I love indoor, outdoor spaces. And it just overlooks the city. It just every time I do something there, it's always a dope vibe.
Okay.
Always amazing vibe. Yeah.
Okay. If you had to excuse me, it's the non-alcoholic bourbon. Got my tongue a little twisted.
Non-alcoholic.
So if you had to pick one celebrity to frequent your event, who would it be?
One celebrity to frequent my event. Local, it don't have to be nobody. Local, in general?
Anyone.
Anybody.
Damn. Think big.
Shit. You know, damn, you got me stuck right now. I'm from Brooklyn, so I mean, I'll have to say Jay. You know, plus I would think once he see my event that he'll probably back a lot of the stuff I do. So I gotta look at it on that end, you know. But yeah, I mean, I'm from Brooklyn. I mean, being able to showcase, you know, the high quality stuff that I do, you know, would definitely have to be in front of somebody else's.
So if he's
similar,
there, if he's there, that means the Duce will probably be
free. Huh?
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that. That's another reason why we should have Jay there. We need the free Duce.
Yeah. And okay. Yeah, one more good one. What was it? Okay.
What's up?
Who is your favorite DJ to work with?
Oh, you about to get me on the hot spot. Oh man, my favorite DJ to work with.
Well, and it's not saying that that's the best DJ, but everybody has their favorite.
You know, man.
To save your brain.
I got
who are some of your favorites?
Some of them. Okay, all right, cool. That's a lot better. So, obviously, I met Izzy when he wasn't even here. Izzy the DJ. I met him when he was still in Florida. I don't know where he was at before. He was in Florida somewhere. He's been on the show. Yeah. He's dope. So, I connected with Izzy when I was doing Beach Weekend. He was coming into Virginia, fresh in Virginia, and he was sending me tweets. This guy was sending me tweets. He was like, "Yo, I want to come down. I want to," and I'm like, "Who is this dude? Who's this dude?" And I connected with him, whatever the case is, and he's been a pleasure to work with for sure. I would say DJ Ray Vaughn, because DJ Ray Vaughn is an artist DJ, right? He really liked the art of DJing.
Oh, right,
you know.
Right. I like Ray Vaughn.
Yeah, Ray Vaughn is cool. And I would say the last one I would say my step pops, which is DJ B. So yeah.
Really?
Yeah, DJ B my step pops. I randomly threw that.
What in the world? Oh man! Now I gotta have him on the show.
Yeah, you gotta have B on the show. B's a legend.
Oh man! Hey, if you can slide on my information.
For sure. I used to record his. Back then, when I first got to Virginia, it was still tape recording. So I used to catch his mixes, but I used to download his mixes onto tapes. You know, I was a fan. You know what I mean? So even to have him as my step pops is really weird.
His blends and transitions are unmatched.
It's crazy. He's another artist DJ. Yeah. He enjoys the art of DJing. Yeah. So those are the three I would say.
I grew up listening to him on 103.
Yeah, man. Legend, man. Shout out to B, man.
All right. And lastly,
the
most important question that you will ever field in your line of work.
For sure.
Who is the greatest professional wrestler of all time?
It's the greatest professional wrestler of all time. You know, my biggest one growing up was I'll probably say early childhood I like Hulk Hogan, but I would have to say my favorite would probably be Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Oh yeah,
I love Austin, man. 316, man.
Oh yeah, you know the whole anti-hero and all of that goodness.
Yeah, he was dope. Yeah, he was dope. So that's me. You know what I mean? That's me personally. What about you though?
But you forgot one thing.
Who?
Gorgeous Geravis is the greatest professional wrestler in the history of the art form. Stone Cold Steve Austin got the stunner from me.
Oh shit.
The knee braces and the boots came from me. The bald head was me. Okay. My hairline started to recede. I cut my head bald, and he stole my gimmick.
He stole your whole shit.
Yeah. Right now, we're tied up in litigation as we speak.
Trying to take him for what he got.
Yeah,
because he took it from you.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I'm trying to take them for what's mine.
Yeah, I got you. I got you. You deserve that, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, you
Steve Williams, if you're watching this, I'm coming for your ass.
Yeah.
All right. But other than that small little mix up there, man, it's been a pleasure.
Yeah, man. This has been awesome, man.
Oh man, I can't wait to work with you in the future.
For sure.
NYT, NYE, that'll be in the works.
Yeah.
Shad will give you exclusive access to run all of the multimedia there.
What's up, Shad?
Just like the other event.
He didn't make it to?
You know what? At the other event, we were promised that he would get a press pass.
Uh-huh.
He could be in the pit. He could be backstage. He could do everything.
You didn't get any of that?
No, we were actually told this on camera. Like, I have footage of this.
Shit.
It aired in the episode.
Well, I told Shad he was invited tomorrow. I mean, to the Nova. He said it wasn't his cup of tea. So he turned me down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'll definitely be
Come
there.
through, man. We're gonna have a good time.
Yeah, you know what? I may even bring all of my effects and make a walkthrough on the stage.
I don't see why not.
As long as security doesn't jostle me or anything.
No. I got you.
Yeah,
I got you.
Yeah.
We'll get you a press pass, a real press pass.
Thank you, because you know me, I'm not a fan of being accosted. But before we leave, I mean, is there any other type of shameless plugging that you like to do before we get out of here?
I mean, it's homecoming season, so I mean, just sparring's like if you out, I know it's probably gonna come out after homecoming, but if you out there, let's enjoy ourselves. You know what I mean? Show love and let's have a good time. I mean, that's it, man. Just enjoy life, smile.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, this was dope though. Like I've been watching this show for a while on social media, so to be able to get invited, you know what I mean? It's pretty cool. You're a legend, man, future legend.
Thank you. Yeah. That warms the cold place in my chest where my heart used to be. It really does. Where can the people find you? So some of my viewers will be new fans and new followers of yours. So where can they find you?
So social media, Instagram is the number one, literally one. Mr. King. The brands are Black Alumni Ball, so at Black Alumni Ball, at Not Your Typical Homecoming, which is NYTHC, and at What Happened to R&B. What Happened to R&B is the brand. So those are my personal and the brands that I work with right now, and you can catch me there. My personal Facebook is Jonathan King if you want to follow me on Facebook. But yeah, man, that's about it. I don't do too much. I play the back, man.
Right on.
Yeah, I play the back.
So if you want to continue to thrive in your business, you need to make sure that Hot Rod isn't there. Right? He can't be there.
Damn, Rod.
You asked me about the Perfect Play earlier.
Yeah, the Perfect Play. I've been watching them for a while. Yeah.
So it's cool that you probably don't have any interaction with Huey, but you don't want Huey to be there.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure you know Boss Bags, Leon.
Yeah, I know Leon.
He definitely doesn't need to be there.
Okay.
He's a very quite unsavory fellow.
Unsavory.
The next time I see him is going to be some smoke in the city.
Okay.
Yeah. Like
I'll stay away from that.
Yeah.
I'm dropping the phone again.
Yeah. I have a pocket filled with an asshole that I owe him. Well, no, with an ass kicking that I owe him. I'm gonna need you to edit that.
Look, man.
Run that back. I got a pocket full of an ass kicking that I got to give to him.
Yeah, keep that on the bloopers for my
man. Nonetheless, he's an asshole as well. Getting my thoughts mixed up. It's the virgin bourbon. Nonetheless.
Yeah, man.
Nonetheless. Hot Rod, Huey, Leon, nothing's changed. I hate you all. Mr. King is a great businessman, and you all need to stay away from what he's doing. This has been another episode of the Hall of Flame. It's been entertaining.
Yeah, man.
I enjoyed myself.
Yeah,
You're always welcome to come back here.
Thank you, man.
Anytime.
Thank you.
Anytime. Feel free. Just send me a fax. I'll give you the access to the grounds, and you can come on in.
Nice, man. So, beautiful place too.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
thank you. Right, stone's throw away from the Elizabeth.
Yeah,
You feel the cool breeze, let your hair down. Nonetheless, next week we'll be returning with with another guest. Probably won't be as entertaining as this, but I will be as entertaining as I am. Hopefully the lights will still be on. We're working our way towards syndication. I think we got maybe 4 or 5 more seasons till we get syndicated. Public access. They need to send that check. Nonetheless, this has been Gorgeous Geravis. Benjamin the First actually is taking a nap right now. It's well past his bedtime, but I got to wake him up for How to Get Away with Murder. But you all stay safe, stay drunk. You all stay at homecoming. You all behold, and most importantly, stay gorgeous.